off your phone and pay attention. So, anyway, that's Gianna for you.
Why does this asshole keep putting their fucking lights on?
I don't know, Gianna. I don't fucking run the fucking parking lot at Dunkin' fucking Blownuts. Okay. Let's discuss Mrs. De Laurentiis, shall we? So, here's our thing. This is going to be a real short video because we really don't have too much to talk about, but we just have a couple things to raise. And plus, I want to go through Dunkin' again and get another coffee.
You're kidding me.
Anyway. Mrs. De Laurentiis. Okay. Does anybody find it weird that Mrs. De Laurentiis lasted 4 seasons, was semi-creepy in the first season? Because we did see her staring into Spencer's window.
Super creepy.
I mean, she's always been creepy, but she's always been truly, truly nice to the girls. And, I mean, she was a little bit mean to Hannah, but, my thing is how she went from the way she was to being completely defensive with these girls and, pretty much trying to, like, frame Spencer for murdering her daughter, even though she knows who actually did it. Unless it actually was Spencer. But,
yeah, but why would she cover for Spencer?
I don't know. Everyone's related in fucking Rosewood. So,
Sounds like Jesse.
It sounds like Gianna's house. So, anyway. You are related to 4,575 people.
Italian, what do you want?
Alright. Anyway. So, does anybody else find it a little strange that Mrs. De Laurentiis lasted 4 seasons and the exact episode that she dies in is the one where we learned that she actually did know something about Ellie's murder? I find that strange. I find that like maybe somebody found out, because I really honestly do not think that the person that tried to kill Allison is the same person that's on the A-team. I don't believe that the person that tried to kill Allison was the same person that killed Mrs. De Laurentiis. I don't.
No.
Because I think they would have done that a while ago. You know what I mean? If they already known, like they had already known that Mrs. De Laurentiis caught them and saw them actually doing it, because we saw the dialogue between them. So, unless that was, I don't know, unless that was something made up in her fucking mind where it was actually Mrs. De Laurentiis who did it and she was talking to herself, like, why would you do this? How could you do this? Like,
that's even creepier.
you know what I mean? Like, she was talking to herself, pretty much like a dialogue to herself. Like, when she was saying, like, look what you've done.
Herself?
Look what you've done. We didn't hear anyone answer her.
Allie told the girls that they were having a conversation while burying her.
Yeah, but she didn't say that she heard the other person. All she said was she heard her mom saying to the other person, look what you've done. How could you do this? I mean, that wouldn't explain how Allie actually saw her mom as she got hit in the back of the head. But anyway, besides the point. Something's up with the timing of her death. The fact that now we find out that she actually did kind of have something to do with it. She wasn't the one who tried to kill her, but she did have something to do with covering it up. And somebody found out and it pissed them off enough to kill her.
The question is, whom?
I think that this murder had to do with something more than the A-team. I think that this person was hurt by the fact that Mrs. De Laurentiis did what she did. And I don't think this was an A-team thing. I don't think so. That's us. That's all we really had to talk about that.
We talked about it. We're thinking maybe it was one of the girls.
It wouldn't explain the timeline. But then nothing makes sense.
That's what I'm saying. How are you ever sure what the timeline is?
We're not.
Are we supposed to be positive that while they're in New York watching Ezra getting blasted and watching people fly over the friggin' tower, like...
This could have happened, that could have happened, like, freaking days later. Or it could have happened earlier. Or it could have happened freaking, you know what I mean? Like, it could have happened anytime.
I want to know one thing. Not that, this is a big question that's playing on my mind, but do you remember when Sullivan said, I was protecting my son? She was threatening my son. Who the fuck is her son?
I think it's going to turn out to be Toby.
You don't think it's going to turn out to be Lucas?
It's either going to be Lucas or Toby.
Or
Unless
possibly
it's Noel.
Caleb? Maybe it is Noel.
Because now Noel's working with Allie. Maybe it was Noel.
So many things that are just said and not even brought up again, such as Caleb's mom out in California. Like,
it's ridiculous. There's so many holes in this story. It's crazy.
It's like,
because
how
do you expect us to figure anything out? Like, they want us to figure stuff out, but how do you expect us to figure stuff out when we're lacking so much information, and so many timelines are intertwined, and then there's missing parts, and like it's impossible to figure out what's going on. Like, this isn't a mystery show. Like, they're saying they're dropping all these clues and stuff like that, but obviously you're not, because I don't know. That's all I had to say, though. I don't know. Something's up with Mrs. DeLaurentis' death. I don't think it had to do with the A-Team. I think it had to do with somebody punishing her for what she did to her daughter. That's what I think. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye.